Ireland is heading to Turin with That's Rich by Brooke, but will the final be richer with her in it? Let's review Eurovision. So yes, Ireland is heading to Turin this year with That's Rich by Brooke. Obviously last year it wasn't their finest moment. They did come last in their semi-final, and they had Leslie Roy with Maps as their entry last year, and they had a bit of staging that I didn't think quite worked. So that was maybe their downfall last year. But they're back this year. Let's have a little listen to That's Rich.
Hey, stupid, that's rich. When it's coming from you, and that's rich. Well, I got nothing to prove. That's rich. You think I dressed up for you, and that's rich. Bye, bye, boy.
So that's Ireland's entry for this year. Jack, what do you make of it?
It's definitely an improvement. Admittedly, I was not a big fan of Maps at all, and as soon as it was picked, I knew it wasn't going to do very well, and a lot of the Eurofans were very excited about it, and I knew it was not going to do anything, and I was right. So I'm going to not look too smug. This is an improvement, but generally speaking, Ireland has quite a remarkable ability of taking something that in theory is interesting and making it quite uninteresting. This is still an enjoyable listen. I'll have it on the background, but does it stand out to me in that when I'm running through the list of songs on Spotify, like when I see the playlist, do I ever really just select it? Do I think, yes, I want to listen to that? No. When it's on, I'll listen to it, but I don't pick it. And that's part of the issue. It's when it's on, I do enjoy it. I really, really do. And I think it's an interesting, it's interesting enough. I think she sings it quite well. It does the job, but it's quite easy to forget, I think. And I think it might struggle in the way that Ireland really does. Ireland only goes through with something quite exceptionally good. They've only been, since 2013, they've only been in the final once. And that was something that was really quite exceptionally good. And I feel like this could be another year where they miss out. We'll get onto that in a little bit, but it does the job. It's interesting enough. It's a good sound, but it really could be forgotten. It doesn't stand out in any particular way.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's very kind of charty music, and it's very kind of current, which is where I think it'll run into the same issue that Embers did last year. Essentially, because it's something that like the UK and Ireland kind of markets would kind of listen to, I think that doesn't necessarily chime as much with the rest of Europe at Eurovision. So yeah, I'm quite worried it'll essentially not kind of chime with other kind of European countries in the same way that obviously Embers did. I agree it's a nice effort, but yeah, it's fine, but it's difficult because I see what they're trying to do, and and it's different to what other countries will be doing, but I don't always think that kind of works, sadly. But yeah, so obviously Ireland is performing in the second semi-final. Do we think it's going to make it through to the final? Where would we put it personally, Jack?
I think I'm probably 85% sure that it won't qualify. It could always sneak through. If things go just in its way, it could sneak through. But I think this is Ireland. It's always a big, big uphill struggle to Ireland to get through. It's like that is what the mountain they've got to climb. And it is always tricky. And I don't think this is the one to do it. I appreciate that they've taken it a bit more seriously, because a lot of Ireland's entries are not good, and they're a little bit just shit. So I do appreciate that they're putting a bit more effort into it. But I think if you just keep with this momentum and keep going, then it eventually you will start getting to the final a little bit more regularly. Within my ranking, I feel like I've been a little bit harsh in my comments considering where it is in my ranking, because I stand by this. It's 20 in my ranking. It's smack bang in the middle. It's interesting enough, but it's just, that's the thing. It's very middle of the road. And I think that my ranking sort of just, it defends that. So it's, it'll do okay. I don't think it'll be in the final though.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards that it won't be there as well. It's quite low down for me on mine. It's my number 33. It's just, yeah, I just don't chime with it that much. And I'm pretty sure it's probably not going to be in the final. I have a feeling it's going to be a similar story to kind of maps on that front. But yeah, um, that's what we thought. Let us know what you think. Go ahead, disagree with us, be horrible. It's fine.
Or
But
not.
don't
Or,
forget
yeah,
to
be nice.
like, subscribe, and click the little bell notification so you can get notified and get in those comments ASAP when we upload new comments.
Or not.
But that's it for this episode, and we'll see you next time.